Here we go.
Where's the treasure? Unfazed, huh? Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. It's my turn.
You! What are you doing? Where are you from?
You better stand back, doll! If you don't want that pretty face getting ruined.
Cut the crap and answer me!
Hands off, you!
And
These your friends? You guys back off too. More?
Demon?
Look at them, Thief! They're totally scared of us.
Come on, let's have some fun with this.
Hear me, puny human! I am the great Beelzebub! The strongest, most fearsome fiend in the world!
Yikes! I knew it!
But I feel like they're supposed to look a lot scarier than this, aren't they?
You know, you have a point. So what if he's a demon? He's still just a kid. Hey! Take the girl and get lost, if you know what's good for you.
Hold up. Can you imagine what the brass back home would say if we killed a demon?
You're right. We might even get promoted.
Right? This is our lucky break!
You've no idea what you're up against. Fine, bring it on. I'll put the fear of fiends back into you.
That was nothing!
Take that!
That was nothing!
Get it now?
wait, where are you going?
Let go! I have to do this!
What are you talking about?
Please, just let me go! There's something I have to make sure of!
Must be important. All right. But the three of us are coming with you.
Huh? Why would you do that?
Because you're one of us. Right, Prince?
Whatever. Thank you. But please run if it gets dangerous, okay? Dangerous? For me? Come on, let's go!
What the? Looks like we can't get inside.
Oh, great. Then where did they disappear to?
Last time we were here, we used a different exit to escape. They probably headed in that direction. I really want to know who these people are.
Have you got some idea who they might be, Anne? I can't say anything. Unless I have hard proof. What kind of answer is that? Whoop! Here we go.
First Zeus ship, now the Lisa battleship. What are they after?
Maybe they're looking for super valuable parts or something.
Something so valuable, they'd even take on the Royal Army to get their hands on it.
Hey, was that open before?
Nope, definitely not. Maybe the armed group are the ones that opened it.
If so, they likely headed this way. Let's take a look. Hey, this is where we first ran into that guard bot, right?
I remember. It's where the prince fell on his...
Shut up and keep moving!
This door's open too.
That weird smell's getting stronger. Let's keep going.
It looks like the stairs just keep going up.
Hurry! Here we go.
The Royal Army, and maybe Royalists, whatever those are. I feel like I remember that coming up.
Royalists?
Apparently the armed group was talking about them. Not sure what the term means, though.
I see.
General, it doesn't appear to be on this floor.
Are you quite sure you checked everywhere?
Yes, sir. Please, believe me, General Epi.
If that's the case, then it must be in the engine room.
Happy? I knew it!
What's this? I think I spy some sneaky little rats. You lot, bring them before me. Yes, sir!
Yeah, they've seen us.
Damn it. Too late to run now. Looks like we're in for a fight.
Disgusting demon! You make my skin crawl!
That chump! You just sit tight. I'll come crush you! Like this!
What? How pathetic of you to lose to the likes of a lowly demon! Shame on you, shame!
Hey, where did you go? Come out and get your knuckle sandwich!
It seems that demons lack not only any semblance of intellect, but a sense of humor as well.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
It means you're in way over your head! Serves you right! Now it's time to put you in your rightful place!
Hey, are you alive?
Yeah, just about.
Damn, Epi. Risking our lives. He's more evil than the demons.
About the demons. What do we do? Get rid of them?
And we get cursed with 7 years of bad luck? Heck no. Let's get back to the engine room before Epi bites our heads off.
What are we doing with ourselves? Taking orders from that guy?
Looks like they're gone.
That half-stash is gonna pay!
Let's follow them. I don't feel comfortable leaving them alone.
They said something about the engine room. Where's that?
Upper level on a ship like this.
Hey, do you know this half-stash guy? Yeah, but not that well. What was that bot of his? I'm not sure myself. Thought you'd know.
Look down!
It's them. Sweet. I've been itching to let loose. Here we go. Nice. One down.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. It's another one of those fragile containers.
Time for the take! Here we go! Yeah! That's the crane we saw last time, too! Take that!
Yep.
Here we go. Whoop. Here we go. At least that was sort of fun.
Another elevator! We can hitch a ride up to the engine room!
So the engine room's directly above us. We're almost there.
Probably soldiers up ahead, too. We'd better stay on the lookout for them.
Looks like the engine room's up ahead.
Along with an ambush, probably. Stay alert.
I hope so. I'll make them wish they'd stayed hiding.
I knew you wouldn't have any trouble with the likes of them.
As if! Come on, let's check out that engine room! Here we go.
You're finally mine!
This guy needs to chill. He's so over the top.
What's that in his hand? Is that what he was after?
Oh no. You've got to be kidding me.
What is it?
That's Aquanium. Put it on the ground carefully. The slightest bump could trigger a massive explosion.
Oh, really? You mean like this?
No! Everyone, get down!
Ah!
Huh? It didn't explode?
You fools! It's been out of the Aquanium furnace for quite some time. This stuff will only explode at high temperatures.
You think that's funny, you jerk?
Hand over the Aquanium. It's not something humanity can be trusted with.
Oh, of course. As is. Do you take me for a fool?
Don't worry, old man. I'll get it back by force!
Go ahead and try. I'll humor you for now. I'm in a good mood.
We absolutely cannot hand over the Aquanium. We can't let it cause yet another tragedy. It looks like a monster won at the Lisa battle.
Gotta shoot him down while he's jumping!
Do your job, fool!
It's so annoying!
I'll trample you into the dirt!
Oh, keep your distance! Looks like we're in for a fight. Hey, what do you even need it for?
That's none of your business, so I'm not telling.
Really, Half-Stash? Boy, Weird Stash! Talking to you here!
Oh? What the hell? I simply can't stand inventory business. Demons deserve only that!
Say goodbye, Stash! The suspension's busted!
You're becoming a real pain!
Oh, look! Now I can finally punch your lights out!
Someone help! Save me from this frightful fiend! What? Come back! The punishment for desertion is death!
The man's clearly a popular leader.
Said your prayers?
Epi escaped!
Why is it that everyone we fight is so good at running away?
I'll inform Ari. We'll let the army pursue Epi. The Aquanium is our top priority now. There might still be some left in the engine room. Let's go check. The one we got back from Epi must have been the only one.
Does every battleship have one?
Wait, that's it! That's why they went for Zayu's ship!
What do you mean?
Zayu's personal battleship isn't as big as the Lisab battleship, but it's still huge. Anti-grav stones alone wouldn't be enough to fly it. But Aquanium...
That could probably do the trick.
Uh-huh. So where are you going with this?
They broke into Zayu's mobile fortress to steal the Aquanium. Now that we know what they're after, it's easy for us to retrace their steps.
Ah, gotcha.
If Aquanium is involved, this is a national emergency.
Is it really that dangerous? It doesn't look it.
Do you know about the great explosion of 30 years ago?
I heard you mention it on the radio, but no, not really.
It was a gigantic explosion, which destroyed a vast area. And the cause, or rather, the fuel used to generate it, was Aquanium.
I had no idea. You seem to know a lot about it. Sorry to pry, but it feels like there's more to the story. You don't trust me enough to tell me?
No, don't be silly. It's not that.
I understand. I'm sure you have your reasons. There's something I haven't been able to bring myself to tell you either.
Do you bring that up now because you're ready to tell me?
I will. When we get back to Spino.
You're right. Let's get back.
Now to trudge back to the entrance.
I just thought of something. That Epi guy. He ran off down this side passage, didn't he? Could very well be a shortcut. Let's find out.
Well, I'll be. So there was a shortcut.
Well, well. Looks like Epi blew it big time. Let's get moving, guys.
Why are you asking me? It's not my fault you're out of stock, and it's a problem for me, too.
You're right. I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Oh, hey! Good to see you again, Mr. Beelzebub.
Who are you again?
Rumith, the peddler. You helped me out with Rhea?
Oh, right! I remember you now. So what's up? This guy giving you trouble?
Oh, no. It's not like that. I accepted an order that I couldn't fulfill. I accidentally sold the materials this customer wanted to the furniture maker in Spino instead. If I had them in stock, I'd deliver them right away.
But you don't even know when you'll get them. I've been waiting ages to make furniture.
So go and get him yourself.
Are you kidding me? I'm not strong like you, demon. Only a skilled hunter can take care of monsters like those.
Right. And the problem is, I can't even say when I'll get some.
Oh, well, that's rough. I can take him down with my eyes shut.
Seriously? Are you kidding me? Take some down and bring me the spoils then. In return, I'll... Oh. Yeah!
Do you think you'd be able...
I doubt we could get the kind of quantity you'd need to make a decent profit.
That's a pity.
Oh, did you get them? Thanks a bunch! Now I can make... Here's what if you get any more, I'll repay...
Gotcha.
Now that that's settled.
Moving for business?
No, I was actually thinking of settling down in Spino.
How come?
Rhea's been asking me to go there and live with her. My regular customer, Lutemis, is there too, so it might work out.
You'll probably be seeing more of me too then.
Well, that's good news. Thank you for your continued patronage.
Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Observe them, huh? I'll try that next time.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. Still got tricks up my sleeve.
At least that was sort of fun. Nice! One down.
It's my turn.
fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots. Getting caught off guard puts you at a disadvantage.
I definitely hate to lose like that. I'll be careful. Was sort of fun.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. It's my turn.
Oh, you were here. Why didn't you come into town?
The people of Spino aren't exactly the biggest fans of the Royal Army. Not that I can blame them. Any updates on the current situation?
We ran into that armed group at the Lisab battleship.
What? So that smoke must have been their doing.
It's fine, though. We thumped them good.
My apologies that you had to deal with them. That's our job. We had our hands full, subduing the detachment of enemies who went north. With the Royal Army in chaos, we barely managed to fend them off.
They'll likely rejoin and cause more unrest. They're with Zeu.
But who are they?
No idea. All we know is that they're both well organized and well armed.
They're the Forestland Army.
But that's impossible. We signed an armistice with Forestland decades ago.
I also find it hard to believe, but they called their commander General. That only adds up if they're part of a large official military.
Yes, but what makes you so certain that it's the Forestland Army?
Well...
Don't feel you have to share it here if it involves your secret.
Thanks. I think he should know too, though.
I see. In that case, shall we talk in your garage? General Are, would you mind coming alone?
Understood. Please, lead the way.
All right. Follow me.
Thank you for having me, everyone. Please, do come check out my wares.
All right, then. Let's hear it.
The reason I can be so sure they're from Forestland is because I'm also originally from Forestland.
What did you say? You mean, you're an illegal immigrant?
What do you mean, illegal?
Basically, it means she's not allowed in this country, but snuck in anyway.
Wow. Now that's bad.
Why did you decide to come here on your own?
I didn't. Some of my friends came with me, but I was the only one who made it.
And what compelled you to take the risk of coming to Sandland?
I wanted to find people willing to help us overthrow the Forestland government.
What? You're trying to stage a coup d'etat?
No! They are the ones who staged the coup d'etat.
Who's they?
The ones who took over the government and imprisoned Kind King Jam out of nowhere. The Forestland Army and its Supreme Commander, Bread. So now we, the Resistance, are fighting to take back our country. We've crossed blades with that General Epi you fought on the Lisab battleship before.
What do you think, General Are?
I'll admit, it does line up with our intel on Forestland. It's perfectly plausible.
I think so too. The timing of all this makes total sense. The wake of Zeu's downfall would be the perfect time for a rival nation to move against us.
But surely, they must realize the severe consequences of such aggression. What could possibly motivate them to take the risk of invading us?
Aquanium.
What? Impossible! Our entire supply was lost in that explosion 30 years ago.
That's not so. The Lisab battleship was powered by Aquanium. And I'd bet good money that Zeu's mobile fortress was as well. We kept them from taking the Lisab battleship's Aquanium. But if they loot the fortress...
I'll be damned. That's Zeu. Is there no end to the secrets he was keeping from his own army? I'm going back to the capital to request permission to mobilize the entire army and to ensure our ranks are free of moles.
What about the Aquanium?
That's up to you, though I'd feel safer if it were in your hands.
Understood. Now, it's my turn to share something. Once you've collected yourselves, come speak with me.
Would your army consider joining forces with us, the Resistance?
I'm sorry, but I can't commit to that here and now. You're asking me to make a choice that would affect the entire nation, and that isn't a decision that can be rushed. In any case, I don't have the authority to make such a call.
I see.
You're asking me to make a choice that would affect the entire nation. In any case...
I see.
Hey, what was that thing Anne said? The Resistors?
The Resistance.
Yeah, what's that?
It's the term for an opposition group. In this case, it seems to refer to those fighting against Commander Bread and his army, who stole control over Forestland from its king in a military coup.
So basically all it is a bunch of people who really hate the guy?
Well, something like that.
I've been thinking, rather than just talking. There's something I should show you. Will you come with me?
Sure, but where?
The site of the great Aquanium explosion.
Oh, all right. I'll come.
You're a real handful, you know.
Well, so it goes.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
You came to Sandland to find new Resistance members. Then why didn't you ever consider asking us for help?
I thought about it, but I knew you all had your own important problems to deal with.
At least that was sort of fun.
If you came to Sandland to find new Resistance members, then why didn't you ever consider asking us for help?
I thought about it, but I knew you all had your own important problems to deal with. I didn't want to trouble you with my affairs, too.
I see. Sandland and Forestland signed a non-aggression treaty, but relations are still frosty. It's a wonder you made it past the border.
I paid a high price for it.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just might make some exciting discoveries.
Reviewing your bot's setup helps too.
And if we can find some loot as a result, even better.
What the heck is this?
This is worse than I expected.
No way. You mean Aquanium did all of this?
That's right. It caused a massive explosion that obliterated everything in the area. And the one who pulled the trigger on that bomb was the commander of the Royal Army Tank Corps. Me.
Oh, I see.
Why did you want us to come all the way here?
I wanted you to see for yourself just how dangerous Aquanium is. That sounds like a perfectly good reason, doesn't it? But really, I think I was just afraid.
You're a pretty tough human, though. What are you scared of?
Having to face up to this irreversible crime of mine, all by myself. But I'm glad we came. Now I'm all the more certain that Aquanium technology is too dangerous for humans.
Yeah. And that bread guy wants to get his hands on loads of it for something.
A single Aquanium capsule did what we see here. He'll be completely unstoppable if he gets his hands on any more.
Oh no! But then, how will I save my father?
Father?
Oh, I mean...
That's enough chit-chat.
And you are?
Nice of you to ask. The name's...
General Croa.
Oh, so you've heard of me. Guess I am pretty popular, huh?
So this is the Forestland Army's general?
If you know who I am, let's cut to the chase. I'm gonna need you to hand over that Aquanium to me. This is my first time seeing a demon up close. Orders are a pain. Wish you and I could have gone head-to-head.
I'll take you on anytime, anywhere.
Don't move. I won't give you another warning.
Old man, thief, Anne, don't bite your tongues.
Oh, you... I said don't move!
Hey, that hurt!
Whew, almost had me. But playtime's over.
Wrong. I'm just getting started.
What? This is bad. Retreat!
Is everyone all right?
That was reckless even for you, Prince.
Yeah, no kidding. Huh? Where's Beelze?
I got sand in my mouth.
Anyway, where are we?
Ruins, it looks like. I never thought all of this was under our feet.
We don't have time for sightseeing. General Croa and his troops can't be all that far. Let's find a way out before we're spotted.
Wow, all this just under our feet! Looks like ruins. Human ruins from long ago.
I don't think we can get back up from here. Let's explore a bit.
The road goes on to the other side, but we sure can't. Well, guess we should find another way. Take that! Nice! One down! Seriously? The bridge is out?
Could we get over if we built up some speed on that slope?
We could with the bike. Sure. Here we go. Woohoo! So annoying! That hurt, you stupid jerk! So annoying! That hurt, you stupid... Yeah! Man, I'm good. Yeah! Wow! High clearance! The underground just goes on and on. At least that was sort of fun. Take this! Here we go. Whoop. Here we go. Nice. One down. Whoop. Take that! Here we go. Well, so it goes. Whoop. Here we go.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Eh?
What happened?
A pitfall. I guess the classics never go out of style.
No pointy stakes lining the bottom, though. At least they were humane enough not to impale us.
Seems like you spoke too soon.
We might be in trouble here.
I'm starting to think we'd have been better off fighting the Forestland Army instead.
What are you doing, Prince?
Time to throw down.
Huh?
Like I said, time to fight!
Quiet! I see. You guys are scared too, aren't you? Sorry for startling you. We mean you no harm, I promise.
What are you doing? Are you out of your mind?
Incredible.
Well, I'll be plucked from the jaws of death by a little girl.
Just got lucky, I guess. Wait, I know! They must have been so scared of me that they ran off!
Sure, if you say so. Let's find the exit already.
Here we go!
A person couldn't fit through that crack.
Hey, Anne. This reminds me of when we found that Don Terranome. You talked to it somehow then, too.
Yeah. Sometimes I can hear what the animals and bugs are saying. It's like we can understand each other in a weird way.
You can communicate with animals? Just like Prince's older sister, Lilith. She had a similar power as well.
No secret doors either, huh?
Wait, Beelze. Your sister's name is Lilith?
Yeah.
That's funny. Your sister has the same name as my mom.
What?
It's no use. I can't find an exit anywhere.
And what's your father's name, young lady?
Why do you want to know that?
Don't worry. Just tell us.
Jam.
Wait, isn't the King of Forestland named Jam?
Yeah. Bread imprisoned my father. And I'm fighting to free him.
I knew it! You really are Fiend Princess Lilith's daughter!
What? My mother was a fiend?
Hold on. Your father's King Jam? You're a princess?
What?
Dummy! You just had to raise a rat!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you again.
I knew it. That's the same power Lady Lilith had.
Uh-huh. And I knew you smelled weird for some reason.
How can you be so calm about this? A human marrying a fiend?
It happens.
Seriously? Anyway, that's not important. This is my mom we're talking about. If she was a fiend, then that makes me...
Half human and half fiend, yes.
The math adds up!
Why? Is being a demon such a shameful thing to you?
I didn't mean it that way, but it really complicates things.
You do hate it, don't you?
Save it for later. We have to think of a way out of here.
Hey, these things can understand what you're saying, right? How about asking them if they know how to get out of here?
Sure, okay. I can try, but don't get your hopes up. Sorry for scaring you, again. We would like to leave ASAP. Do you know a way out? If you do, then could you please show us?
It's open! Nice, Anne!
Yeah, wish I could be as happy as you.
The floor might not hold us.
Let's not waste time. Keep moving.
Here we go. The floor's fragile here, too.
Let's speed across on the bike.
Here we go.
You still upset about the whole fiend thing?
I mean, I don't know how I'll ever explain this to my friends.
Your friends? You mean the resistors?
The Resistance.
Yeah, those guys. Do they hate fiends or something?
The thing is, this discovery just threw a wrench into everything the Resistance stands for. Protecting the country from fiends. That was how Brad justified his coup. He claimed Queen Lilith was a fiend who was controlling King Jam. We all thought it was a lie. That's why we kept fighting. But if my mother, our queen, really was a fiend...
It calls the Resistance's whole raison d'etre into question, doesn't it?
That's nonsense! Lady Lilith would never enslave a man, much less an entire country.
I'd like to believe you. I would. But with my mom gone, we can't prove anything.
Gone where? What's my sis been up to while all this is going on?
She's dead. The Forestland Army claims a brave hero slew her.
Huh? That's ridiculous! As if sis would ever lose to a human! Not even I could beat her. Not once!
You say that, but it's the truth that 10 years ago, Mom disappeared without a trace.
No way! Thief! We're finding my sister!
Say no more!
You mean you're coming with me to Forestland?
Yeah. Guess so.
Seems we all have the same destination.
You're coming too, Rao?
Absolutely. I've got to get that Aquanium back.
Yes! I couldn't hope for stronger allies.
Just to be clear, I'm not gonna help your resistors!
Resistance. And sure. Oh, it's like having a whole army on our side.
Are you even listening? I can't believe my big sis lost to someone. I never beat her, so there's someone stronger than me out there.
Shouldn't you be more, worried about her?
It's my turn!
Take this! Take that! So annoying! At least that was sort of fun. Here we go. At least that was sort of fun.
It's my turn!
First the floor, now the ceiling? Gotta get out of here before we're pancakes! Ow! Here we go.
So, you finally showed. Took you long enough.
He got here before us.
My boys might be speedy, but none of them can even hold a candle to me. Nowhere for you to run this time. Hand over the Aquanium, and don't get any funny ideas.
Ha! Sounds like you've got a wrong one. You're no match for us without being surrounded by your troopers.
Wow, someone's real brave now that you've got me outnumbered. Didn't know you were such a coward.
Who are you calling a coward?
Shall we dance, my little red devil friend?
Looks like his engine's designed to be light, not durable. I think any damage to it should slow him down.
Oh dear. Can't keep up, huh? Bad. Dodge this! How about a Molotov?
Don't let him fake you out, BL.
Bad. Oh dear. Can't keep up, huh? Try! How about a Molotov?
Aim carefully.
You can't beat mechanical perfection.
You want to race, huh? Sounds fun! Let's do this!
Have to anticipate the enemy's movements.
Prince, the corner! Drive him into the corner!
What's the matter? Afraid you can't keep up? Don't give up. I'm only just getting started. Try! Try!
Aim carefully.
Is that all? Don't give up. I'm only just getting started.
If only he'd stay still.
can't beat mechanical perfection. Not bad, Mr. Pitchfork. Gotta say, you'd make a great recruit if you weren't a demon.
Me? Army material?
You can't beat mechanical perfection. This'll pack a punch? Take this! You can't beat mechanical perfection. Don't give up. I'm only just getting started. Take this! Take this!
He's the real deal.
Dodge this! Dodge this! Dodge this! Oh dear. Can't keep up, huh?
He's the real deal.
Try! Don't give up. I'm only just getting started. Try! How about a Molotov?
He's the real deal.
Dodge this! How about a Molotov? How about a Molotov? Don't give up. I'm only just getting started. What's the matter? Afraid you can't keep up? Go time! What? You? Why did you just save me?
You're a citizen of my beloved country, too!
Yeah!
Hey, a demon rescuing a human? Is this some kind of sick joke? Oh, I see. Wanted to deliver the finishing blow yourself? Fine, go ahead. You've earned the right.
Beelze isn't like that!
They're saying you're under a fiend's spell, but it sure doesn't look that way. The demons I heard about in stories are nothing like you guys. Anyhow, let's call this your win. Just know, it won't go like this next time.
Keep trying. You'll never win.
Their generals are on a whole other level from the royal armies. General Ari is likely their only match. The Forestland army is really something else.
They don't scare me.
By the way, BLs.
Huh?
I've been calling you BLs, but you're my uncle, right?
Don't go calling me Unc!
Oh, Uncle Biels. It's got a nice ring to it.
Then you've got to start calling her Lady Anne, thief. She's Lilith's kid, after all.
Yes, of course. But, I mean, after all we've been through.
Okay, this is getting weird. Let's just stick with our old names.
If that's all right with you, I'm all for it.
Hey, old man, when are we heading to Forestland?
I'd like to say soon, but I still have business to take care of.
Weren't we all done here?
We'll talk once we get to Spino. Sorry, but I need to rest.
Pushed yourself too hard, huh?
I'm more worried about you.
I'm fine.
You youngsters. Takes more than an epic adventure to wear you out.
Me and Thief are older than you, and we're not one bit tired.
You guys are the exception to every rule.
Here we go.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
It's such a waste to let bot parts just rust away, too.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
Good thing we have this safe place to rest.
So, what was it you wanted to do?
Before we enter Forest Land, I want to make sure we retrieve all the Aquanium in Sandland.
You mean there's more?
I suspect so, but I can't say for sure.
I don't get it.
Sandland used 2 battleships in the Great War. One of them was the Lisab battleship, and the other was the Merrick battleship.
Ah, I see. So those battleships' Aquanium power sources might still be inside them.
It's a possibility. Going off their previous actions, it seems the Forestland Army is well aware of the locations of Sandland's Aquanium. I don't know if they've made it to the Merrick battleship in the far northeast yet, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Can't you tell General Are and leave things to the Royal Army?
I could, but it would be quicker to go there ourselves.
And we're stronger anyway.
Maybe you're right. Their guards were losing, weren't they? In that case, while you all go and get the Aquanium, I'll stay behind and wrap up our preparations here so we'll be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
That would be a great help, thank.
What are we going to do with the Aquanium we've already got? The Forestland Army might come after us if we keep it on us.
You have a point, but I don't know where we could hide it.
Maybe we could ask Mayor Tor.
Good idea. Let's try that.
Do you need anything? See you later. Have a look! Do you need anything? See you later. Have a look. Thank you! Do you need any? See you later.
Hey, old man. Where would you hide treasure if you never wanted it to be found?
A place to hide treasure? Has Hugh roped you into some kind of treasure hunt?
No, sadly. It's nothing so fun.
Well, what are you trying to hide?
You don't want to know.
I see. It must be quite the treasure indeed, then. Well, you can use the secret room in the west. I'll draw you a map. We used it to hide our arms and such during the rebel army days.
I'd feel far safer with it there.
I'll go and hide it for you. You're in a hurry, right? Leave it with me.
You gonna be alright on your own?
Aw, look at you, all worried about your knees.
Shut up! I'm not!
Knees?
Oh, it's just an inside joke. Anyway, I'll take care of hiding the stuff. See ya!
Why'd Anne have to go and bring up the whole niece thing?
Go easy on her. she hasn't seen her parents in 10 whole years. I imagine she must be overjoyed to have finally found a relative.
I guess.
Welcome! Oh. That you, Beelzebub?
Huh? Where's Vess?
She went to Merrick Junker's market to get materials. And she's forcing me to watch over her shop in the meantime.
Is someone looking after your shop in Talbot, then?
Nope. So I need to go back there soon.
Meaning there'll be no one to tend to Vess's.
If that's gonna cause issues, can you go get her?
All right, we'll see to it. Is that okay with you, Prince?
It's fine, I guess.
Rao here. General Are, do you copy?
Copy. Anything to report?
Our plan is to head to the Merrick battleship in search of more Aquanium.
That's music to my ears. I wanted to dispatch a recon team, but we just don't have the men. I'll send a unit to join you the moment I can get the king to sign off. Until then, it's in your hands.
Understood.
Unbelievable. What's taking Are so long?
There's a lot on his plate. He has to reform an entire army that until recently was loyal to Zayu. All while answering to an utterly useless king.
Oh, you're just being soft on him because you used to be in the military.
It wouldn't be fair to leave everything to him alone. As a citizen, I have to do whatever I can, too. If a foe's too tough, you can always run away and live to fight another day.
Heh, no such thing as too tough for me.
You're a real handful, you know.
around Samland a lot, old man?
I traveled around to all sorts of places in my youth, but there's still so much to see.
This trip should be fun for you then.
Wish I could just relax and enjoy it, but not when so many others are suffering.
It's my turn. It's my turn.
At least that was sort of fun.
You're a real handful, you know.
Is leaving the demon village forbidden? The two of you had to get explicit permission to come with me.
Not exactly. There are other demons who went out on journeys before us, you know.
One went out in search of a legendary comic. Another, the ultimate game.
Maybe we'll run into them during our own travels. Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient!
It's my turn. It's my turn.
There's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump.
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discoveries.
True. We might come across other travelers' abandoned belongings. You're a real handful, you know.
Think about it, Phobe. There's no way a white-bearded old man leaves you nice stuff.
No, it's true. My mom told me he exists. She said if you're good, a white-bearded old man wearing red clothes will sneak into your house at night and leave you presents.
Then your mom's lying to you. 'Cause my dad said he's not real.
My mom is not a liar!
What are you two arguing about?
Dad!
Perfect timing. We can ask your dad if it's true.
What can I do for you?
Phobe is saying that the white-bearded old man really exists. That's not true, is it?
Yes, it is. The white-bearded old man is
My dad said he doesn't exist.
really not real.
Dad?
See? I told you! Your mom's lying to you!
Don't call my wife a liar! Whoops.
You shouted at me! Not even... I'm telling on you to my daddy!
No, please, don't! If the master found out...
Then say sorry.
I'm sorry.
You too, Phobe.
Me? I'm not apologizing.
Phobe!
Fine! I'll tell on you and you'll both be fired.
Fine, do it! Like I care.
Well, don't come crying to me later, you baby!
Oh, goodness.
Mommy's not a liar.
Of course not, son. Let's go home.
I think this requires some investigation.
Yeah, who's the white-bearded old man they were talking about?
No, not that. That man and his son might end up in trouble.
Not our problem.
But we can't stand by and watch.
Ugh, fine. Let's go and talk to them.
Hello there. Could we speak to you for a moment?
Who are you?
Just a nosy passerby. I couldn't help but overhear that exchange. It sounds like you might be in trouble.
Yeah. If that child tells his father, we'll likely both be fired. Who would have thought I'd lose my job over the question of whether a certain jolly old man really exists? But to Phobe, he's a piece of a precious memory of his mother. My wife died 4 years ago. Phobe loved his mom. To this day, he clings to his memories of her. It seems like this one is especially important to him. I should have known better. Why didn't I take his side? I'm a disgrace of a father. I have to at least cheer him up somehow, but what can I do?
Can't you just bring Mr. Whitebeard to him?
He's just a character from my wife and son's favorite book. I can't exactly invite him over.
Nah, I think there's a way.
I don't like where this is headed.
Leave the old man part to us. In the meantime, you get a present for Phobe.
Sure. I'll get a present, and we can meet back at the town's entrance.
Here we go. Hit!
Thank you for coming.
I got the present, so what about the white-bearded man?
Come on out.
Ta-da!
Oh, wow! He looks just like the man in the picture book! This is perfect. We'll be able to make a nice new memory for Phobe.
How did you rope me into doing this for a stinking human?
It'll be fun. You sneak in and scare him with presents.
If it's so fun, then why don't you do it?
I don't have a beard.
Fine, I give up. Give me the present.
Thank you. It's the book my son's been wanting.
You'll have to go unnoticed, so wait for night to fall.
Oh, why me?
Yep.
Hup.
Yep.
Oh, shoot! I've been spotted! Time to split! Oh, shoot! I've been spotted! Time to split! Oh, shoot! I've been spotted! Time to split! Here's your present. You'd better be grateful.
Daddy.
Whoops, forgot he wasn't supposed to see me.
Oh, you're back.
How'd it go?
I nailed it, obviously.
Wonderful!
It'll be fun to see how surprised Phobe is tomorrow.
Oh, Mr. Demon, look!
What's that book you got there?
The white-bearded old man gave it to me. See? I knew he was real. My mommy wasn't lying.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that great?
Yeah!
How did it go with your job?
The master said he'd pardon me if I admitted my family were liars.
So what did you do?
I told him the truth. My late wife and Phoebe are not liars.
But that means...
I lost my job, of course, but to be honest, I feel better than I have in a long time.
What will you do next?
I'll take Phoebe and look for work in some other town.
You should check out Spino. You'd be welcome there.
Really? Then that's what I'll do. Thank you ever so much for all your help. Go on, Phoebe. What do you say?
Thank you!
Oh, hello.
With the palace close by, we're safe from bandits here. Certainly not safe from the Royal Army, though. Cause a ruckus and soldiers will be on you like hawks.
Kinda wanna see that.
Demons shouldn't go out looking for trouble, Prince.
One down.
You're a real handful, you know.
Huh. Why are there so many bots here?
It's a scrapyard used by the Royal Army to dispose of their bots.
The army threw them away?
Yeah. Can't just leave them cluttering up the capital or army bases.
If they belong to the army, some of these parts might still work.
Might even find stuff that's better than the Junkers' usual scrap among the trash.
Yep. So what are we waiting for?
You're a real handful, you know.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads.
You're a real handful, you know.
Sand Cascade lies not far to the west of here. It's a sight to behold. Definitely worth a look while we're in the area.
Might as well while we're here. So this is a human castle, huh? It's a stupid big place to live.
And with plenty more people living around it, this has become an enormous castle town.
Thief got lost. That'd give me something to laugh about for years.
I'll be just fine. Surely if anyone's going to get lost, it'll be you.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discoveries.
Nice! One down!
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discoveries.
True. We might come across other travelers' abandoned belongings or usable equipment.
Spoken like a true thief.
You're a real handful, you know.
Always remain calm, no matter the situation. Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
You're talking to the Fiend Prince. I'm like the definition of calm.
Here we go.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
You're a weird one, old man. Doing all this to find water for other people.
I'm not that noble. Only death awaits us if we don't help each other.
Huh. I guess.
That's it over there, the Merrick battleship.
I will never get over how humongous they are.
So, did the Peachy build this one too?
That they did. The Peachy's technology never ceases to amaze.
You're a real handful, you know.
I heard there's an arena somewhere in this area where the region's strongest gather.
Gathered to do what?
They duke it out in all sorts of contests for a chance at some quick cash.
Kicking butt for cash? Heck yeah, let me at him!
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them. I don't see Vess anywhere.
Searching around at random won't get us anywhere. Let's see if we can find a lead.
Say, have you seen a craftswoman called Vess around?
Not sure if it's your girl, but I saw one scrounging for materials.
Do you know where she went?
She said she was heading to the big scrapyard up north. Dangerous beasts hang around there, so I'd keep my distance.
Beast, huh? I've got a bad feeling. We'd better hurry.
Here we go.
When fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots. Getting caught off guard puts you at a disadvantage.
I definitely hate to lose like that. I'll be careful.
Sounds like a beast got her. Let's go!
Always gotta go to someone's rescue.
Those are some sharp claws. Watch out for rapid strikes.
I think it will be best to stay out of its preferred range. You must attack it up close, Prince.
I thought I was a goner! Thank you, Beelzebub!
So, did you get the materials you were after?
Oh, yeah, somehow. Didn't think it'd turn out like this, though. Guess I ought to stop trying to hunt down materials alone.
You're an irreplaceable citizen of Spino now. Leave finding dangerous materials to us.
Really? I'll ask you next time, then. All right! Let's go back. Stan must be worried.
Why do we need water to live?
That's because the human body is composed of roughly 60% water.
Interesting. Hey, Thief, what about demons?
That depends on the species. Slime's body is nearly 100% water, for instance.
Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. Another battleship that's all busted up inside.
Looks like the only way inside is down. It's slippery, so watch your footing.
Here we go. Here we go. Another welcoming party! Time to crash it again! Dead end?
Maybe not. The floor looks fragile.
Try jumping as high as you can in the jump bot. Maybe we can crash through on landing.
That did it! Here we go. Say it again, these things are huge!
The Aquanium should be on the top floor. Let's start climbing.
Well, so it goes. Take that! Yeah.
What are you doing?
Whoop. Is this elevator busted?
We're gonna have to jump over.
goes!
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
We can get to the next floor from here. Let's move it! Here we go. Whoop. we go. So far, so good. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Take that! Here we go. Whoop! the top floor! I wonder what's gonna...
Take cover!
The swimmers?
Hey! It's you guys! What are you doing here?
That's our line! What are you up to?
I bet I know. You were eavesdropping, weren't you?
You were fixing to go and get your hands on the Aquanium first, weren't you?
Well, yeah, but... I mean, not anymore! No one told us it was being guarded by that!
Tough talk for a bunch of cowards.
Never mind them. Let's worry about ourselves. It sounds like there's something up ahead that even the swimmers couldn't handle.
Here we go! Whoop! Why? They bit off more than they could chew.
That's the stuff. That's the stuff.
What? Are they attacking too?
Bots are positively swarming out of the woodwork.
That turret's a problem. Let's take it out. Keep at it!
That's the stuff.
Oh, what the heck? It's attacking from all over the place! Man, what a pain!
Prince, keep your cool! Getting mad at a machine isn't going to help, Prince!
Yeah.
Nicely done!
That's the stuff.
can do this, Prince! Not so invulnerable anymore!
It's electrified? Prince, watch out! Looks like the electrified tiles hurt our bot's durability. Find the tiles where there's no current.
Ugh, so annoying. Ow, ow, ow. Here we go.
Don't let your guard down.
Nicely done.
I've got this. Don't let up, Prince! It's working! Keep on the offensive!
You've got him! Good job, Prince!
That's the stuff!
Well, that was a piece of cake.
Wow, just what I'd expect from the Fiend Prince.
I thought you ran off.
My gut told me to come back and guard the Aquanium from baddies.
Yeah, right. You just wanted to grab it for yourself.
You think we're just gonna let that slide?
No! Listen! It's true. I do want to protect it.
Well, we were planning on selling it to that armed group at first.
Shut it, Sonny! They don't need to know that! I mean, I knew it'd fetch a fine price if I sold it. But I reconsidered when I realized someone could use it for something as awful as that disaster 30 years ago. Besides, I have a few contacts in the Forestland Resistance.
He seems to be telling the truth.
I am!
So can you help us gain entry to Forestland?
That I can't do. Joining forces with you would be collaborating with the Royal Army. I'd never be able to face my friends in the Rebel Army again.
That's understandable.
If it's any consolation, you can have this. It's the core frame for a hoverbot.
Are you sure, Papa? We went to all that trouble to find it.
We're the swimmers! We don't need a bot for crossing water.
Thank you. It's much appreciated.
Huh. Well, I doubt we'll meet again anyway. See ya!
Now then, let's get to searching for that Aquanium.
Old man! Found it!
Now we've found all of the Aquanium in Sandland.
So now it's time to throw fists?
It looks like we're gonna have to make it past the border first.
Anne would know how to do it. She snuck across the border before, after all.
Right. Let's get back to Spino.
It looks like we can get out from here, maybe.
This is the room we started in! We're back at the very beginning. Here we go. Hup! Whoop!
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discoveries.
True. We might come across other travelers' abandoned belongings or usable equipment.
Spoken like a true thief. Here we go.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just might make some exciting discoveries.
And if we can find some loot as a result, even better. It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular. Always remain calm, no matter the situation. Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
You're talking to...
Thank you!
It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular. If enemies take you by surprise, just...
You're a real handful, you know.
If a foe's too tough, you can always run away and live to fight another day.
What in the...
The smell of gunpowder, spent shell casings. There's been a battle here.
The Forestland Army! Damn, you think the town's okay?
Hello, people of Spino.
Mayor Tor, what happened here?
I have no clue. This Forestland Army showed up out of nowhere, demanding Aquanium. When I said we had none, they started firing.
Who brought him here? The guy with the scar? Half-stash?
No, their commander was a woman, cold as ice, and absolutely merciless.
You held out well against them. Rebel Army experience, I guess.
It's not that. It was Anne who saved our town.
Anne did?
She surrendered, saying she'd lead them to the Aquanium.
When was this?
Not so long ago.
Old man, you remember that map of the secret room in the west?
Yeah.
All right.
In addition to Epi and Kroa, there's this other third commander. Troops are flowing in like the border doesn't exist.
The chaos from Zeu's ouster might be what gave them the chance. Isn't that ironic?
Even that guy might have been useful in his own way, huh?
What would you like to do?
Hope to see you soon!
Oh, Beelzebub! Thank you again! I've got more materials to work with now. Take a look. Thank you!
What would you like to do? Hope to see you soon! Here we go!
Look, tank treads. Seems like they brought a whole brigade.
Great. We can take them all out in one fell swoop. Huh? I hear something. Over here.
Huh? Was this the wrong way? It's so hard to tell.
Enough of this! Deception ill befits a princess. Cease this stubbornness for your own good.
So you recognize me? Even though it's been 10 years.
Of course. You may look older, but what's inside has not changed a bit. The way you smile, how you talk, your endless naivete.
But you have changed, Rosetta. You used to be so kind.
To change is to be human. I would say you're the odd one for remaining so static. In any case, that's enough pointless chit-chat. We have an Aquanium radar back in Forest Land. There is no point in continuing this charade.
We'll just see about that.
The girl escaped! Seize her!
Biels!
General Rosetta! There are demons here!
Pull yourselves together! Remember General Epi's report. Demons are no match for the illustrious Rosetta Brigade. Have no fear! Attack!
Yeah!
Victory will be mine, by any means necessary!
Sort of fun.
Ha! Too easy!
We won't give in. For the honor and glory of our general!
You want to go at it again?
Stop right there!
Sorry, I messed up.
Don't move. I was unsure if taking a hostage would phase demons, but seems it has turned you into kittens.
Everything you've heard about demons is untrue!
You truly haven't changed. Still the same old bleeding heart you used to be.
And you, Rosetta. I don't even recognize you.
No, you freaks know where the Aquanium's hidden, do you not? Good. Bring it to me, or else.
No! Don't do it! Forget about me! Keep the Aquanium safe!
Afraid I can't do that, Anne. My sis would eat me alive if I let anything happen to you.
Yells!
Prince.
What? You trying to say we can't give this up just to save some girl?
I would never. We can't leave Lady Lilith's daughter in the hands of her enemies.
After all that trouble to get our hands on this Aquanium, we're just gonna fork it over to them?
Not all of it. All we're giving them is this one capsule.
Huh?
After all, they still don't know that we also got the one from the Merrick battleship. And what they don't know, they won't get.
I see. Serves them right. We have it here.
Then throw it to me!
We did what you said. Now let Anne go.
Now why would I do that? I made no such promise.
What? But we gave you the Aquanium!
Did I say I'd release her in exchange? As if I would ever negotiate with demons.
Then what are you gonna do with her?
Like I would tell you, demon!
You...
Niels!
You okay?
Them again?
Don't move! Follow me and the princess will pay! None of you are to move a muscle until we are fully out of sight.
I thought I busted up every last one of their tanks!
Looks like some of them just pretended to be out of commission. He got us good.
I know how you feel, Prince, but get a hold of yourself. We still have a chance to get Anne back.
That's exactly right. We know where to find more Aquanium that we can use as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining schmargaining. It's about time we pounded them into dust.
That's the spirit. That's probably Are. We'll rendezvous at Spino and discuss our next move.
Here we go!
There you are.
You don't look so good. Anyone can tell you've barely slept for weeks.
You don't look so chipper yourself.
A lot's happened.
What? They took Anne? And the Aquanium too?
They're not going to hurt Anne, right?
I can't say for sure. We'll have to go to Forestland after them. Would you be able to help us get across the border?
The border's currently a powder keg. There's only a small sliver of land beyond the big dam where our territory and Forestlands meet in the first place. And with our armies at a standoff, not even a scorpion could slip through.
Let us at him! We'll just force our way through.
If you attack at the flashpoint, like we've allied with the demons to attack Forestland, then we really would be giving them a pretext for war.
I think that horse has left the stable, Sonny.
That's kind of a tricky subject, you know.
Our forces aren't organized. We can't risk all-out war yet.
So we can't go to Forestland? Is that what you're saying?
Well, there is one way. Have you ever heard of the Cardamo subterranean lake ruins?
Dunno. Maybe?
Underground ruins north of the dam. They lead to Forestland. Problem is that they're flooded. Now that the river's back, I don't know whether you can make your way through. At the very least, you're going to need some sort of boat.
In that case, we've got the perfect ride.
The hoverbot!
But we only have the core frame. Without Anne and blueprints, we can't assemble the bot.
Well, in that case, allow me to lend a hand. I still have the plans from when I was helping Anne.
Plans for a hoverbot? That's awfully convenient.
It's designed for crossing over quicksand, but it'll work.
Really? Well, the Peachy know their bots.
That we do.
I'll stage a little distraction on the border. That should draw their attention away from the ruins.
Appreciate it.